when I was approaching 40 years old, I realized one day I woke up and I was just becoming that zombie on the subway that just sits there and doesn't smile and doesn't talk. And I think I probably had headphones on and I was just like, I wasn't there. I wasn't present. And I started to realize that I was showing up that way more often than like with presence. And like something just smacked me. I was like, I'm done. Like I cannot do this any longer. And I decided to move. And so, but before I moved though, let's back up a little bit. I started meditating, and that was kind of what started my whole spiritual journey. Someone had talked about it, and back then it wasn't like really cool and like in mode and in fashion. Like it was still this thing that no one really talks about, and like everyone thought, right? Like they had this like yes, they had this one idea what meditation was. So I started meditating, and that kind of kicked off so many beautiful things. And I started with a book, and which is interesting, it's kind of hard, but I figured it out. And then since then, and that's probably about almost 10 years ago, I meditate almost every single day, like since I started. And it's become like brushing my teeth. So during that journey of meditation, I realized it was time to leave New York. I left New York. I decided to move to South Florida because I love the sun. And then I just started my own transformation journey. I started taking courses, meeting different people, yoga, meditation, breath work, like all the beautiful array of healing services that there are, and reading, journaling. And what I learned is that I finally got to hear my own heart. And when I got to Florida, it was almost like, okay, I could hear my heart, I could hear myself. And I think that's what really kicked off my transformation journey and my a lot of healing, and a lot of the things that I've learned and led me to today, which is now I help other people with their transformational journeys. Like I really felt so stuck in that life in New York. Like I didn't see where to go if there was a path. And I know a lot of people feel like that today, right? And so I studied to become a life coach. I did my certification. I started I'm going on my 4th year, well, kind of 5th year, in between 4th and 5th year. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be able to like guide people through this journey that's not easy. And right, because I did it myself. I know some of the things people can experience. I can relate.